The world needs B2K.
B2K's breakup was a huge shock to their fans.
Boys for Life Tour.
Watching the Grizzlies is easy with FanDuel Sports Network. If you have cable or satellite, you're all set. Find us on your channel lineup. You can also use your TV provider login to watch games on the FanDuel Sports Network app. No cable or satellite? Subscribe directly to FanDuel Sports Network online. You can also watch on Prime Video by adding a FanDuel Sports Network subscription. Not sure where to start? Visit FanDuelSportsNetwork.com to learn more.
Do you feel like you have had a matchup or an opponent or a moment where you're like, oh, I'm in the NBA now?
When we played the Warriors and Steph on the left wing hit like a step back three, like right in my face. Like, I remember watching this on TV and I'm the one getting scored on.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Grizzlies fans know it's the team that gives you the edge. Big River Steel does too. And much like the Grizzlies have recruited legendary talent, we want you to be part of our team. Are you ready to be part of something legendary? Then visit www.bigriversteel.com. That's www.bigriversteel.com.
Live from FedEx Forum, this is The Odds Couple on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Here's Rob Fisher and Lang Whitaker.
Hello, good people. Sing along with fish. Welcome to the Monday edition of The Odds Couple, the more intimate, more subdued, some would say.
Sexual.
Sexual.
I wouldn't say subdued.
I wouldn't say sexual either.
Wow.
Sensual.
I don't want to say.
Sensual?
I don't want to say sub either, or dude.
Sensual is a good one. Yeah.
Welcome to the Odds Couple. It is the Monday edition of the large program. We got a big show because we got a big game tonight in college football. We had a big weekend in the National Football League, a big weekend on the global scale for the NBA as well for the Grizzlies. We got fish nuggets. We got who said it. All coming up here on the show today. Lang Whitaker is here.
Hey.
Hello, Lang. How are you?
I'm good. I thought CJ was going to be here today.
No?
Like, why do we have to work? CJ's the reason we had to come in and work today. And now he's not here.
CJ's the reason we had to work today?
Well, they asked us, do we want to take today off, like the rest of America, or a day, like, down the road and work today? And I was like, all right, well, CJ, what do you think? And he goes, he goes, let's work today. Now he's not here.
No, he's not here.
Well, yeah. I mean, I was in favor of working today, too.
I'd rather have a day off than my kids have a day off. Instead of having
Not me. I am happy to be here.
Yeah, I would rather have a day off as someone who has to do daily talk shows.
Right.
Yeah.
I would love to have an extra day off in like August.
Yes, or July. Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
August more so because at least July I have NBA Summer League and the World Cup's going to be going on this year. August is literally right before week 0 of college football. August is the worst month for sports.
I'm requesting a Thursday off, by the way. That's
that was the week. That was August is when I had to guest host Gary's show for a week last year. Ben and I were doing like our top movies lists. And just whatever we could come up
exactly.
with.
It's a tough one.
How are you, John Roser?
I'm good.
Good to see you, sir.
Yeah, good to see you too, Rob.
We had some
Fisher.
We had some fun basketball. The global games for the Memphis Grizzlies played Thursday.
So global.
in Berlin, played Sunday in London. I thought it was really cool because it felt like it was a big stage. I mean, between the crowds.
It did, It felt like watching the NBA Finals or something.
Yeah, I mean, the podiums, the
players
the patches,
on the floor decals.
the patches on the back of the jersey, slipping on the floor decals.
They dusted off Vanessa Williams and had her sing the national anthem
They sure did,
yesterday.
didn't they? Oh my God.
62
I was like,
years
is that
old.
the Vanessa Williams?
Shout out to Vanessa Williams.
Ex-wife of my former podcast
Yeah.
co-host.
Oh,
Rick
how about
Fox.
that?
Rick Fox, yeah.
I always just think of the episode in The Fresh Prince when she was pregnant in the back of the limo outside the Great Western Forum. And it's at a Lakers game. It's an episode of The Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
I didn't watch that.
I don't know why that's always what I think, but that's what I think when I think of Vanessa Williams.
But it was cool. It was cool. It was a cool
really cool.
stage, and the Grizzlies certainly did well for themselves. You know, it was an entertaining game that they lost on Thursday, giving up a big lead. But then they came back and played really well yesterday, and it was good.
I was going to say, on the whole, the Grizzlies did pretty well. Like, they lost the first game, but of the 8 quarters that were played over there, they were really good for like 6 of them. Right. Like, so like I can live with that. I thought, and you only had Ja for one of the 2 games.
And he was great.
Yeah. So I don't know. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
All-Star starters just got announced.
Yeah, All-Star
Official.
starters announced. Steph Curry, Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Nikola Jokic, and Victor Wembanyama in the Western Conference.
Yeah, we just talked about this on the Chris Vernon show, and the only one that we thought that probably deserved a nod, either over Curry or you could say over Wemby, because he has missed several games, would be Anthony Edwards. Like, he's been good. Ant's had an awesome season.
Yeah. And then in the East, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jaylen Brown, Jalen Brunson, Cade Cunningham, and Tyrese Maxey are the starters in the East. Now, it is a world against U.S.
So there's going to be a
so
third
these really
team.
aren't the starters.
No.
There's 2 U.S. teams and 1 world team.
And one
I
world
believe.
team, yeah.
I saw Donovan Mitchell was arguing he should be on the world team because he has like a Panamanian grandmother or something.
Correct.
I think his chances are even lower to make it on the world team. The world team's going to be stacked. Yeah, like you got a better shot of making it on the U.S. team.
Like the
than
last 6
world.
MVPs are on the world team.
Right.
But LeBron, not a starter.
LeBron, I do want to say for the East, awesome for Jaylen Brown getting to start, because the Celtics have been everybody like it wasn't because it's not just they lost Jason Tatum, like they dealt away Porzingis, Horford's gone, Drew Holiday's gone, Luke Cornett's gone. Like there are a lot of guys that played real rotation minutes for that Celtics team last year that are gone, and you look up and Boston is the second best team in the Eastern Conference.
Tanking.
Yes, and Jaylen Brown has
think they should have.
He has been the best player on that team, and he has had an unbelievable season.
And he was always the punchline. It was like he can't even dribble left-handed and all this stuff. And like he's been awesome.
You're seeing Jaylen Brown is
hilarious.
Jaylen Brown's awesome. Congrats to Tyrese Maxey, and also like Cade Cunningham. They've been the best team in the East all year, and
By the way, we're all talking about tonight being the Indiana-Miami College Football Championship. Boston plays Detroit tonight in basketball, which is the Celtics Pistons is a pretty good matchup, regular season matchup.
Yeah, great one. No LeBron James voted as a starter. First time in 22 years LeBron hasn't been. The last time LeBron James was not a starter in the All-Star game was 19.
Not even just a start. He's not going to make the All-Star team.
Oh, he might.
I think he will.
Yeah. They'll put it if the coaches don't put him on there, like the commissioner will.
If this is his last season, he'll get.
Even if it's not, they will. Because I mean, if they need 3 teams, are they going to have 24 total?
Is he going to say my grandmother's from Panama? Yeah. To be on the world team.
He should.
Yeah. So there you go. That's the All-Star rosters named as well. Grizzlies will return to action on Wednesday when they will host the Atlanta Hawks here at FedEx Forum. Yeah. The NFL playoffs this weekend. Wow, did we have a good weekend of NFL playoff games? Yeah. That was a lot of fun. As the Patriots and Broncos advance in the AFC, the Rams and the Seahawks advance in the NFC. We're down to our final 4 teams. Seahawks looked dominant. Was that just San Francisco? It just ran out, right?
You literally starting that going, oh, what a great weekend of NFL football.
Well, it wasn't, except for one game.
That was awful.
I mean, but at times it just ran out, right?
The freaking opening kick gets run back. I'm like, oh my gosh, I hate the Seahawks so bad. That stadium is on fire, probably registering on the Richter scale right now. I hate this team. They just took the freaking kickoff back. Why did nobody else go get Rashid Shaheed? Why did it have to be this team that went and got Rashid Shaheed at the trade deadline?
But you told me Sunday you were okay with that loss, the way you lost.
Yeah, well, just let me get there, and then we get the ball back, and freaking, we have the 4th and 1. We have it. The play call's there, and they give Seattle the timeout after Purdy's like already rolled out to his right and thrown the ball. They blow it. They're like, nope. Timeout Seattle. I'm like, what? And so then Shanahan overthinks it and runs a fullback option because we have to redo 4th down, which was just way overthinking it and very telling that he doesn't think I can just line up and go up the middle on Seattle's defense. Yeah. I can't do that. And then we do get the ball back.
He's probably right about that.
We hold him to a field goal in the next one, so it's 10-0. Fine, you're in it. We're moving the ball again at midfield, and freaking Ton just fumbles. And I'm like, oh my God, this sucks.
Yeah.
And then we go down 17-0, and then at halftime, when they got the touchdown before half and made it 24-6, I was like, okay, well, we're gonna get blown out here. The first couple minutes of the second half are gonna be telling.
It took you to halftime to come to like.
And when Purdy just kept right after halftime. McCaffrey doesn't come out there. Tonjes is hurt, and I'm like, okay, so we literally have nobody. And they snap the ball to Purdy, and he immediately just has to start turning around and running for his life. Yeah. I was like, okay, we're getting blown out. And so in the end, I would much rather lose the way we did than lose how the Chicago Bears lost.
Well, after it was 10-0. Well, I guess it was 7-0, and they went for it on 4th down, and that fullback option, and like 1,000 Seahawks players made the tackle. That's when I turned it off. I was like, all right. You see,
it was
the line at the end of the tunnel is a freight train in this case.
Yeah, you know? And like Trent Williams said, they were essentially they're playing with house money. Yeah. Like your best defense, you're down your 3 best defensive players. 2 of them are all pros. One of them was a great rookie for them. I know, Michael Williams, the kid we got from Georgia. Their run defense after he went out for the year, the run defense fell off a cliff, and it was horrible in this game. I mean. Seattle's going to win the Super Bowl if somebody's going to. If Sam Darnold only has to throw it 17 times, they're going to win the Super Bowl.
They will have the Los Angeles Rams, Patriots, and the Broncos advance as well, but the Broncos will not have Bo Nix. Boy, what a blow that is to the end of that game.
Yeah,
that was so strange.
Blow Nix.
Yeah,
because I didn't. Did anybody notice it? Nobody saw it.
Nobody saw it.
I mean, he was celebrating on the field, doing interviews, running around.
If you watch the replay, he's got a limp. Like on the replay, you see him slowly kind of limp off. But
and Tracy Wolfson tweeted out right after she interviewed him. She tweeted out something to look for. Bo Nix, I think, might be injured, but she thought it was a knee. And then she came back, I think, today or yesterday. Yesterday, she tweeted out a still photo of her interviewing him. Yeah. And you can see his right leg. He has the knee bent. Yeah. I don't
put weight on it?
I don't want to put weight on this. Yeah.
Wow.
It stinks, though. And here's the truth. After I still don't know if Bo Nix is good or not.
Yeah,
I mean, he's not bad, but
they almost let him back in it.
Right.
Yeah.
And there were throws in that game. I was like, dude, what is that? It's like he just rolls out and there's a guy wide open and he sails it 7 yards over his head out of bounds. Caleb Williams does some of that stuff too, where it's like, what?
That interception was one of the worst passes I've ever seen.
Yeah,
I don't know what
he
was
had a couple picks that were bad, and then Caleb Williams has a couple throws in the game where it's like, dude, he has a guy wide open and he just sails it. But then he also makes unbelievable plays too. But the Bills-Broncos game, I think Brandon Cooks caught it. I do too. I just think essentially that's a tie, and it goes to the guy
who caught it.
But dude, you don't turn the ball over 5 times. You cannot turn the ball. I can't have that much sympathy for you when you turn the ball over
especially
5.
The one right before the
when
half.
you turn the ball over 5 times. I can have a little sympathy for Sean McDermott for getting fired because the GM doesn't get fired. Because that GM
got promoted.
That GM has been horrible. Look at their draft history. It has been, since they got Josh Allen, it has been awful. James Cook and Dawson Knox are the only 2 guys they've gotten that are really worth the crap.
The weirdest part of that catch that wasn't a catch was ruled an interception. The Cooks play was that how much time do we spend looking at replays of all this crap in the NFL? And on that one, they were like, nope, let's just keep going. All right, let's keep playing. And like you could see the Bills sideline was like, hey, like wait a minute, what's happening here? And they're like, no, we're just gonna go. We're gonna go. Like what was that? Like I don't understand why. I was trying to explain it to my wife who doesn't watch football, and I was like, well, if two guys have the ball, it goes to the receiver. But if the receiver doesn't have the ball when he hits the ground, it can go. It was so hard to just explain what had happened.
And the only replay they kept showing, it was like I can't really
see
tell.
It. Yeah. It was terrible.
But they didn't show any other replays of it.
It's just the fact they didn't give an explanation.
Yeah.
Like they
let's just keep it moving.
Look, they have stopped the game for way less for reviews. Like way less than that. They'll stop the game for 5 minutes to review if a play should be like if the ball should be spotted
3
half
inches.
a foot farther. Like
Meanwhile,
so.
can we have a talk about Gene Steratore and Steve Javie, who's the basketball official they go to, who I don't. This is like I don't have stats in this. I don't know if those guys have ever once said the official made the wrong call on the field.
Right.
Ever. Like, well, yeah, see how they got there. Thanks, Jim, or whatever. Every time they go to Steratore, he immediately agrees with the official call.
Like,
on
yep,
the field.
good call right there. I think that's because is it the guy on ESPN who's messed it up several times?
Bill, what's his name? Lemoyne?
I don't
college
know.
guy?
No. There's whoever does the NFL stuff for ESPN. They're
Terry McAuley?
Is it McAuley or
think
maybe
so.
it's the guy for Fox? Is it?
I don't know.
No,
Oh,
Fox is
the guy with
Pereira,
the,
right?
Yeah.
No, so it's not him. Okay, I don't. Yeah, I know they're telling me. I don't know, but there's someone
Names
who's
aren't
like,
important.
who's literally, I know, I think it's with Aikman and Buck, who's literally just gets it wrong. It's like, I think this is going to be overturned. And then the referee would be like, call stands. It's like, and he's like gotten so many of them wrong that it's like, why are they even going to him?
That's how I
point?
feel about Steratore and Javie. Like they
Yeah.
never say like the call was wrong or whatever. Like it was like the year that you were allowed to challenge pass interference in the NFL. You remember that? And then they would challenge it and it would never get overturned any time at all. So they finally just stopped doing it.
If they would have had that, of course they would have overturned. But those, I just hate how that game ended.
Which one?
On
the Bears?
No,
Denver Buffalo.
Oh, Denver,
it ultimately it ends up in what was a great fun game, but it ended with
all those
PIs.
the pass interferences, and then that call that you get no explanation for.
Yeah.
Like I've seen referees literally get in front of him, they'll be like, due to the fact that the ball was here and then it slid just tiny bit out of the receiver's hands, losing just like actually explaining what it was, and we got none of that.
Yeah.
That just seems a little crazy.
Yeah, it felt like you were still questioning it
Yes.
after it happened.
And then the pass interference calls, like the first one, it still would have been roughing the passer because Joey Bosa hit Bo late, so like they would have gotten 15 yards automatic first down. I still thought the pass interference was a bogus call there, and then the second one too I thought was weak. I'm like, you don't want to end this on that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got 4 left, and we'll talk more about it coming up later in the show. Tonight, we got the national championship game, Indiana, and who are they playing? Miami. Indiana and Miami tonight. It is a 7.5-point line. 7.5-point line. It's gone down from 8.5. Indiana is favored. As you look at the line here, 7.5 for Indiana. The total is 47.5. As well as Miami looks to go 16-0. Miami trying to win their 14th game of the season. I got some trends.
All right.
We'll play a little pick it apart.
Trendsetter.
Indiana, 10-4 against the spread their last 14 games. They're 17-6 against the spread, playing as a favorite.
Tough.
3-9, however, straight up against ACC opponents. And 17 of their last 23 as a favorite have gone over. Meanwhile, for Miami, they're 5-1 against the spread their last 6. They're 5-1 against the spread in the month of January. They are 5-1 against the spread as an underdog. They are 1-6 against the spread, taking on Big Ten opponents. 1-4 against the spread on Monday, and 8 of 11 as a dog have gone over. I like the over in this game, over the 47.5, and I like Indiana. And I like Indiana big, 35-14. I'm taking the Hoosiers tonight over Miami. I just feel like Indiana has gone into that realm of betting against Nick Saban when he was at Alabama and Saban would get points. It was stupid. You'd feel like an idiot if you bet against them. Kirby Smart betting against Georgia. You'd feel like an idiot if you bet against them. I bet against Indiana last week against Oregon. Stupid. Stupid. Felt like an idiot afterwards. I'm not going to feel like an idiot again. I'm going Indiana, and Indiana large, 35-14.
I've tried to talk myself into ways that Miami can win this thing tonight because I don't think they're going to win. And Indiana's been just killing everybody the last couple months. I was looking at stuff this morning. So the 3 games Indiana played this year that were relatively close, they had 3 single-score victories. All the rest were double-figure victories. Not single-score, single-figure victories. Those 3 games, the one common denominator in all those games was that the opposing defenses got after Mendoza on 40% of the snaps. Miami pressures the quarterback at 40% rate. All right, so maybe we got something here, right? Maybe that's one way to keep it close. Miami seems to have, from everything I was reading in like draft preview, NFL draft previews, Miami has the better offensive and defensive lines by not a wide margin, but marginally better. And then Miami has probably the best skill player in the game, Tony, and their running backs averaging 7 yards a carry in the playoffs. So I still would bet Indiana, though. I'm trying to talk myself into it. I want to be like Michael Irvin tonight, getting with it with the Hurricanes, but I don't think that's happening.
My first thought when I saw the line was that's too many points. But I, too, do not want to bet against Indiana, so I will not bet this game at all.
Well, how can you not bet it's a national championship game? You got to bet it.
gotta
Oh,
bet
God,
it.
that's easy as hell not to bet it. That's easy. Yeah, I don't.
Roser's engaged now. He's a different man.
But I've been this way. Like, I don't, like, I think I take that back. I did bet on the Super Bowl last year.
Yeah.
I did not bet on the Niners-Chiefs Super Bowl. I did not bet anything on that. I did bet on the first Eagles-Chiefs that the Chiefs won. I won a lot on that. I did bet on when Brady Bucks, when they beat the Chiefs. I did bet on that. Yeah, so I do bet on some Super Bowls. But who won the national title last year in college football? Ohio State?
Ohio State.
I didn't bet on that game, I don't think.
Yeah. So no bet tonight.
No.
But if you were to bet.
It just feels like if I were, I would not bet against Indiana. I mean, it's Kurt Signetti against Mario Cristobal, who I'm, never mind. But I just wouldn't want to bet against Indiana. But like my first thought when I saw the spread was that's too many points. Like I think Miami has the guys up front to be able to make this a game, and they could get after Mendoza. But I do not really trust Carson Beck, and I don't trust Mario Cristobal. I think Miami does a lot of stupid stuff. I think that Ole Miss game, like, they're just running the ball right at Ole Miss, just destroying them. And then they try like a flea flicker, and it just kills their drive. And I'm like, what are y'all doing?
Yeah.
And then they've got like 2 or 3 personal fouls in that game that are just dumb penalties. Like,
That's like a hallmark of the Miami Hurricanes.
Yeah,
for like
it's
decades.
like it's like they've got Ole Miss. I think they had Ole Miss stopped, but then they get a roughing the passer call, and it's 15 yards and extends the drive, and it's like, dude, like you just can't do that stuff against Indiana. So that's why I don't trust Miami.
That's
enough.
a crazy sentence.
But my first thought, what I know, right?
You can't do that stuff against Indiana.
But my first thought when I saw the line was that's too many points. But I can't bring myself to bet on that.
My first thought was I don't care how many points it is. I'm taking Indiana.
The other article I read today that made me turn a little bit more towards Miami is that they have a cafecito coordinator on the sidelines. So my wife's Cuban and has a lot of family in Miami. We go down there a lot. And a big thing in the Cuban community is you drink little like shots of espresso mixed with sugar. And they're not tall. They're like a one shot basically. So you kind of like all the
Liquid
restaurants.
cocaine.
Yeah, all the restaurants have them like little counters on the outside of the restaurant along like Cayocho, so you can like just kind of walk up, have one, see your friends, whatever, keep going. So the Hurricanes apparently have a guy on the sideline who, and all the position and the skill players take a shot of it before like kicks and punt returns and stuff, and it's become like a whole thing for the players. So I was like, all right, that kind of makes me like a little more excited about Miami because I don't know what's Indiana just drinking water. Kurt Signetti's he's not giving out anything fun.
Water.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well, there you go. That's tonight's game. We'll talk more about that a little bit later on as well. But first, we will take a break here on the Odds Couple. When we come back, who said it?
Here it is.
Game show that has swept the country and has been stolen by many. We will do that when we return here on the Odds Couple on Grind City Media.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans, want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Field goal percentage up, 3-point field goal percentage up, points up, rebounds up. How would you describe your second season so far?
I feel like in my head, my standard's a little higher than that. I feel like my percentage should be a lot more up, 3-point percentage a lot more up. And but I'll take it. You see the positives and things.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing beats catching your Grizzlies IRL, and nobody knows that better than you. So next time you want to hit up a game, Ticketmaster's got your back with tickets to every upcoming matchup. Whether you're catching the Grizzlies at home or on the road, you'll find tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Keep putting that jersey collection to use and get Grizzlies tickets today. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside again soon, Memphis.
Welcome back to the Odds Couple here on Grind City Media. I'm Lang, he's Fish, he's Roser, she's Kyra. It's time for the game show that has swept the country from coast to coast, from sea to shining sea, from LA to Chicago, from Memphis to Bristol, Connecticut. It's time for Who Said It. John, I don't know if you heard, Rob found another instance of ESPN stealing Who Said It.
Yeah, on their morning radio show.
Now it's a second time we've got evidence of them taking Who Said It. This one's actually called Who Said It.
This one's called Who Said It.
You should have been tuning into the Jessica Benson show.
It was
before that.
It
was earlier.
Better have been.
Than it starts. But it's called Who Said It, and what they do is they take quotes from the weekend and try to guess who said them.
I wonder where they came up with that idea. Yeah, it's a good idea.
Wow.
That's their thinking on it. So
all right.
Congratulations to them.
Yeah, it's good for them.
Wow.
But, yeah, they're listening. That's good.
Yeah.
And watching.
Hey, we just come up with the ideas. We can't control who steals them.
That's right.
Let's start with a couple bonus things. Number one, did you guys see the story about the college gambling scandal, the college basketball?
Yeah.
And
Some
it
of
involves
it.
the Chinese Basketball Association.
Right.
And so a big trove of documents came out this week with texts between people. So I don't know if you guys saw this. There was allegedly a bet in a game between South Carolina State and Coppin State. And one of the games, I guess it was South Carolina State was supposed to cover the spread. And so the defendant was texting one of the guys from Coppin State at halftime. He said, "WTF are you doing? It needs to be a blowout. You hooping your ass off. WTF. You're supposed to be effing losing. You're costing us money. Go get blown out in the next half, bro." And the guy responds, "They were so ass, I couldn't even keep the lead together. I'm sorry, bro. I tried to tell my teammates to chill and all that. I swear, I tried everything in my power in the second half. They ended up losing by 3, and they didn't allow the other team to cover the spread."
Wow.
But anyway, for gamblers, I thought that was an interesting thing to take an eye on. Bonus number 2. One of the prime members of Who Said It has been Jameis Winston.
Yeah.
We love watching Jameis clips. Jameis has been, since he signed with the New York Giants before the season, has been publicly lobbying for Eli Manning to get him a reservation at Charles Prime Rib, which is in Lower Manhattan, like one of those kind of hipster, cool prime rib places. Right. It's real hard to get into, but they're known for their prime rib. Eli finally got him into 4 Charles Prime Rib this week, and we have video of what the dinner was like.
There we go.
Drip.
The drip.
Came through dripping. Drip, drip.
Yes. There you go.
Yes.
There you go. Cheers. Ooh.
Do you like the runny egg on your burger?
Good.
I do.
Yeah. It's pretty good. It's hard to beat.
Yeah.
We
Good
gotta
presentation.
Yeah.
I'm hoping Jameis is around for another few years.
I
at
do
least
too.
as a
Yes.
player.
We
He's clearly got
we need him on this show.
I agree. I wonder if we can find out who like his agent is or whatever.
To get him on the show?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah, because like I don't know if the
Like,
NFL
I
might
am
not
so
let him come
blessed
on our
to
show.
be here
Oh yeah, it's a
on
gambling
the
show.
Odds Couple on a Tuesday.
On a
It's Monday, Jameis. On a Monday. I got ahead of myself.
All right, let's get to the clips. We got 6 clips today, and Roser, Fish, and CJ combined last week for maybe the best Who Said It performance we've ever had.
It was
in
impressive.
this program. So a lot of times they talk themselves toward the answer. They might not know who it is, but kind of reason it out, sound it out.
Yeah.
So don't feel like you have to jump to it. All right, clip 1. We had a long road trip, and now I want to go eat with my friends at Longhorn. A couple of fans came in there, asked for pictures, all cool vibes. But one of them brought this thing I guess someone put on my truck where I parked it. And this is what it says. Big truck, small peen. Can't even talk about me because, hey, I'm packing. But anyway, it was just kind of weird.
Oh man, I saw this.
Who said it?
Yeah, I have no idea. I did not see this.
Is it?
I mean, it has to be a basketball
it's an
player.
NBA guy.
Yeah, because
and
it's a long road trip.
And it's a big, an NBA big. I want to say DeAndre Jordan, maybe DeAndre Jordan. I think it's DeAndre Jordan.
Is he still in the league?
Yeah.
He's on the Pelicans.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to say DeAndre Jordan.
Okay.
All right.
DeAndre Jordan.
Roll it.
We had a long road trip, and
Mitchell
I
Robinson.
wanted to go eat with my friends at Longhorn in
Close.
Danbury, Connecticut. And that's a couple fans came in there, asked for pictures, stuff like that. All cool vibes. But one of them brought this thing. I guess someone put on my truck when I parked it. I guess, and this is what it said. This is actually it.
He does have a big truck.
I guess they spun the block. It says big truck, small peen. Can't be talking about me, because hey, I'm packing. But anyway, it was just, kind of weird. I guess that's how, northern people get down. We don't do this in the country.
He does have a giant truck because he's 7 feet tall, and that thing, like the bumper is like at his waist. So,
Yeah.
Big truck.
Oh, Mitchell Robinson. I'm sorry. I
You were
missed that
close. That was close. DeAndre Jordan's like pretty equivalent to Mitchell Robinson,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Clip 2. A reporter says, usually as players get older, they get less athletic. What? And the player says, I'm not old, first of all. The reporter says, well, you're older than you were when you came in the league. The player says, yeah, no S. You're older than you were yesterday. Reporter says, I am. Well, but what's the key, though, as you mature in age? The player says, you got to take care of your body, stretching, recovery, lots of sleep. I miss out on some of that because I got my kids right now, but I'll sacrifice some sleep to hug and hold my babies. That's it, man. Still a little bit athletic. I can jump a little bit. Who said it?
I got this one.
Okay, I have no clue. That's another one I have no clue.
This one's Jimmy Butler.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Age, they get less athletic.
There it is.
You had to play today where you almost jumped out the gym.
I'm not old, first.
Not old, but you're older than you were when you came into the league.
Shit, you're older than you were yesterday.
I am. I'm getting less athletic though. You're still able to make these plays. What's the key as you mature and get and age?
Just take care of your body. Keep doing what you've been doing to get to this point. Some ice, some stretching, recovery. Lots of sleep. I miss out on some of that because I got my kids right now, but I'll sacrifice some sleep to hug and hold my babies. That's it, man. I'm still a little bit athletic. Don't get used to it, but I can jump a little bit.
Was it?
I like how there's like clearly 2 Jimmy Butlers in that clip. There's the one who's like joking around and laughing at the guy, and then he goes into like answer mode.
Dad mode?
Yeah. No, not even dad. He's just like, you got to take care of your body, you stretch, ice. Then at the end, he goes back into being actually Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm a Jimmy Butler fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know Fish hates the Warriors.
I hate the
But I
Warriors.
like Curry. I like Draymond. I like Jimmy Butler.
When he plays.
Yeah.
Clip 3. Reporter says, you're sitting up there at the podium of a Laker game wearing a T-shirt that says sexual Tyrannosaurus. She put the name in there.
Oh, Drew
I
Timmy.
put the name in there. It's my fault. He says, I'm not big into fashion. This is a Predator movie reference on the helicopter. This is my fashion.
It's Drew
It's Drew Timmy. We can watch it.
I knew that one. I knew that one.
There at a podium at a Laker game wearing a T-shirt that says sexual Tyrannosaurus.
That's Dan Wiki asking that.
I'm not big into fashion.
I disagree. It looks
this
like
is
you're
a Predator movie reference on the helicopter. This is my fashion. I like just some tees, I guess. My bad.
No, it's great.
He was on a two-way contract with the Lakers, and he came
Yeah.
up and got 21 career high against the Raptors.
Yeah.
And so made it onto the post game.
Shout out Dan Wiki for the
warm-up show guest.
Yeah, I don't even know if that's a friend of the Chris Vernon show. I don't even know if that's if that was even a question he asked. He didn't even really get to ask the question.
Would you have known what that was? Sexual Tyrannosaurus?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
I haven't seen Predator.
I
Well,
don't
there's
think
been
I
a bunch
have
of
either.
spin-offs. I've seen Predator, but like it's been a long time since
That's
I
the
saw
one with Jesse Ventura and
the original Predator.
and Schwarzenegger, right? Predator.
I don't remember if Jesse Ventura's
Oh,
in
I'm
it.
pretty sure
I think
he
Carl
is.
Weathers is in it.
Yeah. All right, we can look it up. All right, so I'm going to call that one a tie because I accidentally put the name in there. All right, here we go. Who said it? You know, I get it with young players. You sometimes subconsciously play poorly to say, hey, I'll subconsciously play poorly until you give me the minutes I think I deserve. That's not how it works.
Well, so this is a veteran talking about young guys playing poorly until they get the minutes they deserve. Sounds like something Draymond would say.
It does.
It's a tough one.
Is this basketball?
Yes.
Who?
LeBron, Draymond.
Who's an old crusty veteran who's got young guys who aren't playing well and want more money?
Yeah, I was going to say, the Clippers don't
minutes.
have any young. Well, they got a couple, but
Not many.
Not many.
Not many that play.
The Lakers, I mean, they don't.
I'm just thinking of Kuminga.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go with Draymond. If you want to go with Draymond, we'll go with Draymond.
All right, let's roll it.
You know, and you know, I get it with some
Spoelstra.
young players.
He's talking about Khalil Ware.
Sometimes subconsciously play poorly to say, "Hey, I'll play poorly if until you play me the minutes. You know, I think I'll deserve. Then I'll play well. That's not how it works."
Spo.
It's kind of weird, right? Like I don't like he's basically saying Khalil Ware is playing poorly
on purpose.
On purpose because he's not playing as much as he wants to play.
Right. So it's his way of pouting on the court.
It's like quiet quitting.
Yeah, quiet quitting. Yeah.
Oh, the
But
old
I don't know.
quiet quitting.
Feels pretty weird.
We've been familiar with
Been
that.
through
Clip 5. The reporter says, Coach, you have a player who's coming back this week who can attack downhill in the run game. How will that help? Coach says, you want him to attack downhill? Like, what do you know about attacking downhill? You don't know, all right? That's right. Have him attacking downhill. It's good to have a healthy player back in the run game. Who said it? Rosa knows it.
I got this. Sean Payton.
Let's roll it.
Sean, having Greenlaw back for this game, his ability to attack downhill and in the run game, just how big is that and the timing of it for this one?
You want him to attack downhill? Is that your, like, what do you know about attacking downhill in the run game? You don't know. All right, that's right. Have him attacking downhill. It's good to have a healthy Dre Greenlaw back in the game. Yeah.
Their quarterback.
I mean,
what a dork.
That's kind of unnecessary,
Yeah,
though.
It's very unnecessary.
It's being a bully.
Yeah, you are. You're being a bully, Sean
Okay,
Payton. There's
coaches,
nothing,
we don't understand as much as you do.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But he did not ask, like, I mean, as someone who's had Dre Greenlaw on their team, Like, yeah, man, when Dre Greenlaw does, like, get downhill, like, dude, he is a force, and he will hit the crap out of you.
I mean, there's only two
like,
answers to that. Is like downhill meaning you go east and west or you go north and south.
Yeah,
I
right.
assume it means north and south, right, coach?
Basically,
Coach?
if you're trying to, hey, you run a toss play to the outside, and there's going to be this gap that he's supposed to run through, Dre Greenlaw, boom, runs right to it and gets between there and knocks the guy. Like, he's very good at that, yeah.
I hate when coaches are like that.
Yeah.
It bothers me.
All right, clip 6, last one. I know there's a lot of pro-Indiana hype, a lot of rat poison. I did see Holly Rowe's social media piece. There's been a lot of sentimentalism. It's time to throw that out. You don't go to war with warm milk and cookies.
Well, that's Signetti.
This is Signetti.
Yeah, that's Signetti.
I don't have a video of it, but yeah,
that's Signetti.
It's
yeah.
Signetti.
We played that. We played the clip on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. He does not.
Sentimentalism.
Yeah, the Holly Rowe clip of the team doing all the sentimental stuff. He's not a fan of that.
He thinks the 8.5 points is a setup too.
Yeah.
He's got to.
Yeah.
He always looks suspicious.
He's really becoming a true big-time college football coach because he is paranoid of everything.
Yeah.
Like, really is. That's every big-time college football coach. Like, if you're really one of the elites, yeah, you're paranoid about everything.
He
It's
either
very
seems-
much Saban, Kirby Smart right there.
that's
Like,
right.
you just...
Yeah. He either seems like paranoid or like he's a serial killer. You know what I mean? He seems like psychotic.
Oh, there's
in a lot of ways.
definitely some... I could see him being
I get
a
some Dahmer vibes from him.
I was going to say Dexter villain. Like,
Yeah.
he could be a villain on Dexter.
Yeah.
Like... if they ever relaunch Dexter again, like
the weird dad you didn't know
Showtime,
was like-
yeah, or he could be the new John Lithgow character.
Yeah,
he could do that. Great season of Dexter that was terrifying.
All right, well, that's this week's Who Said It.
All right, good stuff. We did all right. We did okay.
Yeah, we didn't do bad. We didn't do
fine.
bad.
All right, we'll take a break here on the Odds Couple. We'll come back. We got some fish nuggets.
Nuggets.
We'll look ahead to the NFL weekend briefly, and also more on tonight's championship game. Plus free picks.
Free
ones.
picks.
Yeah, we got that coming up here on the Odds Couple on Grind City Media.
Field goal percentage up. 3-point field goal percentage up. Points up. Rebounds up. How would you describe your second season so far?
I feel like in my head, my standard's a little higher than that. I feel like my percentage should be a lot more up. 3-point percentage a lot more up. But I'll take it. You see the positives and things.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Watching the Grizzlies is easy with FanDuel Sports Network. If you have cable or satellite, you're all set. Find us on your channel lineup. You can also use your TV provider login to watch games on the FanDuel Sports Network app. No cable or satellite? Subscribe directly to FanDuel Sports Network online. You can also watch on Prime Video by adding a FanDuel Sports Network subscription. Not sure where to start? Visit FanDuelSportsNetwork.com to learn more.
How are you able to release and have an instrumental song become a huge deal?
And I forget who the disc jockey was, but he put the wrong side on. He put the Green Onions by mistake and played the B side instead of the A side.
No!
And that's when the change happened. These people started to call the station and say, play that song again.
The Chris Vernon Show, live on weekdays at noon on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Grizz Nation gets set for tip-off 1 hour before every Grizzlies home game with the warm-up show. Get the latest news, notes, and analysis live from courtside at FedEx Forum.
Who's going to be the tougher team that rebounds and prevents second chance opportunities?
Join me, Lang Whitaker, along with Michael Wallace, Jessica Benson, and other personalities from Grind City Media, Memphis, and around the NBA. 1 hour before every home game, live at Grind City Media on X, YouTube, and the official Grind City Media mobile app.
Welcome back to the Odds Couple on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Here's Rob Fisher and Lang Whitaker.
Welcome back, everyone. Odds Couple Monday edition of the large program. We'll be back with you again on Thursday as we will preview all the NFL action on Thursday. We're getting close to the Olympics.
I know. Winter Olympics.
Winter Olympics starts in a few weeks. So
I feel like the
we're
Winter
excited about
Olympics
that.
are like a step down from the Summer Olympics.
Yeah. Yeah, but
right, they're like kind of like the AAA Olympics. Then you get the Major League Olympics.
yeah, I think so. But they're a nice little,
they
in
are.
between 4-year break.
Yeah,
Get a
they're
little
fun
something.
to bet.
Yeah,
It's a lot of fun to bet.
yeah, no doubt. And we'll be doing plenty of that here on the Odds Couple.
Unfortunately.
It's time now for some fish nuggets. We got some nuggets, some football nuggets for you from the college football championship game tonight and also the NFL playoffs. With a win in the CFP national championship game, the Hoosiers would join Yale in 1894 as the only teams in major college football to finish 16-0. Yale, boy, that Yale team back in 1894, they were
awesome.
They were
The
something
Bulldogs.
else.
Big time.
The winner of the CFP will be just the 5th team in the AP poll era to go 5-0 or better against top 10 opponents in a single season. The last team to do it was the 2019 LSU Tigers, who went 7-0, and who many regard as one of the best teams ever in college football.
Great team.
For the first time since 2013, college football's national champion began the season outside the top 6. Indiana started at number 20. Miami started at number 10. The Miami-Indiana College Football Playoff National Championship marks the first time that 2 Adidas-sponsored teams are playing for the title.
I think it's the first non-Nike team in the championship since like 2011 or something like that. Yeah.
Wow. Also,
wait, hang on. What now?
So both Miami and Indiana are Adidas schools.
Yeah.
But for the last 10 years, all the teams who've been in it have been Nike teams.
No, because Notre Dame's not Nike.
They're Under Armour.
Yeah, Notre Dame was in it last year. Yeah.
Keep going. I've got it bookmarked on here.
Okay. With Indiana an 8.5-point favorite, Hurricanes bidding to be the 3rd largest underdog in the last 27 years to win the BCS or college football playoff title. Favorites have won and covered the last 6 title games, and they will again tonight. If
2010 was the last national champion that wasn't a Nike school.
Okay.
It was Auburn.
They were Under Armour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Indiana beats Miami tonight, it will give the Hoosiers 3 bowl wins in a span of 18 days. Indiana had 3 bowl wins in school history entering the season.
It's wild.
Damn.
That is incredible. All right, a couple of NFL nuggets. 49ers coach Kyle Shanahan has 9 career playoff wins. The only NFL coaches with more playoff wins and no Super Bowl titles are Dan Reeves and Marv Levy with 11 each and 4 Super Bowl losses. Bud Grant had 10 and 4 Super Bowl losses. Shanahan has 9 and just 1 Super Bowl loss.
He has 2.
2?
Yeah, we've been twice. Lost to the Chiefs both times.
Oh, okay. That's right.
Thanks.
Sorry. Thanks for telling me. Bo Nix joined Tim Tebow as the only quarterbacks drafted by the Broncos to win a playoff game for the Broncos. How about that? Tebow and Bo Nix.
Oh, yeah. The Broncos did not draft Elway.
No.
He was
traded for him on draft day.
Traded for him. Yeah.
And the New England Patriots have now tied the San Francisco 49ers for the most postseason wins in NFL history with 39.
Wow.
No, I thought we got 40 when we beat the Eagles.
No, 39.
I thought the Eagles was 40.
I don't think so.
Nope, 39.
You're going to have to fact check.
Yeah. Let me
No, don't
this.
look it up.
Yeah,
I don't want to be wrong with this. All right, the NFL weekend, this weekend, we're down to 4 teams. We got the New England Patriots at the Denver Broncos.
Yeah,
Patriots
40.
You got 40?
40.
Patriots are a 5.5-point favorite over the Broncos. I mean, how can Jarrett Stidham win this game? Is it possible?
Well, I mean, we've seen backups do this. We've seen Nick Foles do it. Wasn't Hostetler a backup?
Yeah. Now you're digging in the crates.
Yeah, I mean, so it's happened. Look, nobody's going to be betting on the Broncos. Everybody's going to be taking the Patriots. So, if maybe their defense shows up big.
That is true. If that line's going to go anywhere, it'll probably go up.
If they want a chance, their defense is going to have to be lights out.
Yes.
Yeah, and they are, and they can be.
They can be.
And then the Rams at the Seahawks. Seahawks 2.5-point favorite. These 2 teams have played 2 great games this year, both coming down to a single possession. One of them was won in overtime. Each team winning 1 game. So this is going to be it's a great matchup.
Yeah, the Rams blew the second one. They were up big in that Thursday night game at Seattle. They were up big, and then they just Rashid Shaheed, again, there's that name, took a punt return back for a touchdown, and then the Rams went 3 and out, and the Seahawks got the ball back, and they ran like a reverse end around to Rashid Shaheed, and he picked up like 40 yards on it, and then the Seahawks scored a touchdown on the next play, and it was like a 17-point Rams lead went to 3 in the span of like a minute and a half, and it was like, what in the world just happened? And the Seahawks ended up winning the game. I think for the Rams, this is winning 3 straight road playoff games, especially with how they've had to do it. Like they needed a final minute drive, or they needed a game-winning drive to beat the Panthers. They needed a game-winning drive to beat the Bears at overtime after getting an interception. Like, that's a lot and takes a lot out of you. Meanwhile, like, Seattle did not really have to do anything last week. You know, like, they're definitely going to be the more well-rested team, and they appear to be kind of clicking on all cylinders. But the Seahawks, they like to use 2 running backs. Well, they lost one of those guys.
Yeah.
Charbonnet's out for the season, so we'll see.
And then tonight's national championship game, Indiana, 7.5-point favorite over the Miami Hurricanes. You're trying to make a case for why the Hurricanes can win, but would you be surprised if the Hurricanes won?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I think Indiana's going to win and probably win by 7 to 10 points, but I'm just trying to find a way to keep myself interested in this game, and that's why I'm trying to root for Miami a little bit, even though I don't really care who wins the game.
Yeah.
And did you see the clip of Carson Beck this week? I didn't use it, where somebody was like, "So you're missing class?" He's like, "No, I graduated 2 years ago."
Yeah. You guys just playing college football.
Just hanging out, dating like models, driving Lamborghinis.
Getting paid.
It's a pretty good life, yeah.
Good for him.
Pretty nice deal to be a college athlete these days. All right, any free picks? Anybody got a free pick?
Yeah, let's parlay Indiana money line and the Pittsburgh Penguins money line against the Kraken. That Penguins-Kraken game starts in about an hour and 20 minutes. You got to get on this one, but plus 133.
You better get Kraken.
Yeah, you better get Kraken. Seattle needs to take an L.
I got a puck line as well for you. I'll take Minnesota Wild at Toronto Maple Leafs tonight over the 6. Minnesota at Toronto over the 6 tonight.
My team's retooling.
Oh,
the
your Rangers?
They sent out the GM sent out a note this week on social media to apologize to the fans.
Oh no!
So we're retooling. We're going to get rid of some of these bums and get some good players in here. So
did it say get rid of these
bums? No, I'm just paraphrasing.
Well, that would have been cool if it did. Yeah. All right, well, that's going to do it for us here today on The Odds Couple. We will be back with you on Thursday, and Thursday we'll break down the NFL playoff games for you and a lot more on the show. We'll recap this national championship game as well. We'll do all that on Thursday here on The Odds Couple. Thanks for joining us today. For Roser, for Lang, I'm Fish. We'll talk to you again on Thursday. CJ will join us then as well. Until then, good luck with all your bets. Enjoy the championship game tonight, and good night